opportunities for paint stripping off of old buildings. I mean, they're like, hey, look, we got a project. You want to staff that? I don't. That's not my specialty. I can go with Lauren, and Lauren's like, that's not her specialty. We have to find a black-owned firm who has a specialty in doing paint stripping. Right? There are black businesses that do that, yes, but for the billion-dollar contracts I'm trying to go after, and so I can hire 1,000 black people to come do those tech jobs, the program jobs. When we say computer science is important, they're not opening it up to me. And by the way, the company that won the contract is 51% black owned, but the brother doesn't even run the company anymore.
Wow.
Who kind of took that information about Lean Canvas and incorporated it into how they were putting forth their ideas. So it was awesome. I thought it was a great little event.
Yeah, I thought so too. And it also gave us some insight as to who's really serious, right? When you're throwing something that helps you prepare for the event, you find that the more serious folks with ideas, of course, if they're available, we are in a pandemic with that considered, but some of the folks that were in the contest did actually show up. And I was hesitant to tell you guys that in the beginning because I was like, I don't want to sway you, it will sway your votes. But it turns out that most of the folks that you guys are interested in did actually attend the Sharkish Prep event. So thank you, Ronnie.
It still does not mean that you still can't be successful, right? And that's the thing where people say, oh, well, they're already doing it. It doesn't matter. The question is there a potential for market share, for you to gain some market share and be able to be successful? You always have these big, huge companies, and all of a sudden, you got these little small companies. You see it all the time in tech, right? So with that, my number one choice was Andrew Smith. And the reason that I chose Andrew Smith is because the idea that he has and the concept that he has with an electronic medical record I can relate to. Is there someone else out there doing it? Absolutely. But I think he still has an opportunity because of what he can bring it to market with. He can bring it to market with a fair price, and he can probably gain some traction in the small areas, in the small businesses who would want to have that, but who probably couldn't pay like a Microsoft price, right? And so I think the opportunity there in terms of what he has, and the good thing about him is that what he's doing is that he has the technology himself. He knows how to do it himself, right? And from there, it's just a matter of surrounding himself with a team. So he was my number one choice. I thought that Georgiana Wright has a phenomenal idea. She had a really good business plan. She did a lot of research, a lot of data that she provided. But the reason I sided with Andrew was because it's something that I can relate to, and I know that it's something that is huge, especially in a HIPAA compliant environment. That is in huge demand. And so I was kind of torn between those two, but ultimately I chose Andrew.
As far as the youth grand prize, I went with Layla. I just liked her presentation, her presence, and it kind of made me think of her idea of getting Shady. Was clever, and she stood out to me for that reason. But all of the youth presentation showed me one thing, that either with parental coaching, which it was obvious a couple of them had, or on their own, just the fact that all four of them stood before us and put themselves out there, to me they were all winners.
And then for the youth, I like Gabriel. I just like his presence and the way he commanded it. And then I like the idea of kind of cleaning up. I know you saw it in other places, and it's been in other. You saw, I think Mark was saying it earlier. Just because someone else has done it doesn't mean that you can't do it. Because you can't do it better. There's a McDonald's, a Burger King, a Wendy's, and a Popeyes. They all serve, a lot of the same people.
So I think that leaves me with my picks. So I'm still torn between Georgina and Andrew Smith. Like many of you have already said that, I think these two candidates are the ones that put the most effort into their business plans and their approaches. And I'm leaning more towards to Andrew Smith.
Well, thank you, Lord. I appreciate the opportunity as always. I love the work that you're doing. I've said that a number of times already, that you're doing for the community. So thank you again.
It's been a really exciting journey and a path for me, and it's extremely important, I think, for us to just kind of come together and have conversations about the.
So I'm at a school now. I work with my students and youth on Fridays around their business plans. So, I'm actually in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania now. So we're representing the East Coast, but supporting innovation and entrepreneurship for youth and adults in Vegas. So, for all the entrepreneurs, look forward to being a resource for them in terms of business coaching.
Sure. So in starting off with the youth, they were all fantastic. I give them all so much credit for putting together these ideas and putting together their videos. And for me, the number one was Layla. I thought her pitch was really thorough. I love that she's gone as far as getting a business license and is so focused on young girls and how she can help them, and also her aspirations to have potentially her own clothing line. So I think, everybody worked hard, right? So,
Yes, they did. They did an awesome job. So I appreciate all of you guys' participation. I want to give you some time to perhaps deliberate some more and show you some great entertainment by Mr. Tony B. So if you've got a half hour to stick around, you're in for a treat, and I'm going to turn it over to him here shortly. Layla is our kid winner for a grand prize.
Yep. And Gabriel is our second place.
Gabriel's in second place.
And it looks like John is in third.
And John Robinson is in third.
Layla winner, Gabe second place, John third place. And then
All right.
Brand-
So Layla's first place. Gabe second, John third. Okay. You want to tell us what they win again?
So Andrew's gonna get 500.
5,000.
5,000. That's right, 5,000. And then what's the grand prize for the youth?
1,000.
1,000. And then second is 500. Third is 500. And then the rest of the participants for the kids are gonna get $100.
So that's our results, you guys. How are you feeling about that?
It's dope. That's wonderful. It's truly an honor, a privilege to be taking part in this, and helping to shape somebody's life, their career. Hopefully this can provide a positive impact to help them excel and see them prosper. So I'm really excited about this, and again, thank you so much, Lauren, for organizing this.
Thank you, Dennis. And thank you, R&R partners. Make sure you let the company know we are very appreciative, and we will be doing a photo op, you guys, with the winner from 2 o'clock to 5. We'll allow them to come up here. We'll send an Uber for them, and we will have the big checks with their name on it and the price. They'll get their money today. Okay, we won't be holding any money. It's going to be their money today via Cash App, Zelle, direct deposit. Just get it out of my face. We've just come back. We have Andrew Smith as our grand prize winner. He's going to get $5,000 of your money today. So that's awesome. Gabriel is in second place as a youth. And John is in third place as the youth. And the youth winner is Layla. Brother, he just showed up. He just showed up. This is Andrew Smith.
I'm good. How are you?
Make sure you get my connection, my contact information from Lauren.
Okay.
I thought you did a phenomenal job. I think the idea in terms of what you have, stick with that.
Yes,
Even though there are other folks that are out there doing it, don't let that deter you, because there's always room in the marketplace for somebody else. You just have to believe in that. You have to push that. It's just a matter of aligning yourself with the right people. But I think you're on to something.
Awesome. Thank you. I really appreciate it, Mark. That's words of wisdom right there that I'm so happy to hear, and I really appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely. Now it's just a matter of positioning yourself to take it to the next level. So let's kind of work together a little bit on that, man. And anything I can do to kind of help you push this initiative, I'm definitely on board.
Wonderful. I'm gonna make it happen, and I'll keep you in contact for sure.
All right, definitely.
All right. Andrew Smith has won $5,000 today for the Shark-ish Business Tech Competition. We are so excited for him. We were going to send an Uber for him to come here, but we didn't even have to do that. He showed up. So, so we are so excited for Andrew, and congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes.
Wow. $5,000 Emerging Genius Award. How do you feel?
I feel great. I'm in shock, and I really appreciate you all. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We appreciate you and your awesome, innovative idea. We love supporting brown and black entrepreneurs, and we consider you an emerging genius.
Thank you.
Right? Not just us, but all of these people down here that have presented their money into the pot to be able to bless you today.
This
so
is
tell us about your idea, and if you want to just share that with the public.
Yeah, sure. My idea, the name of it is called DigiPatient. It's a way to digitize your patient form. So when you're at the doctor and you have to spend 30 minutes writing your health history on a paper form, you don't have to do that anymore with my idea, my app. You just log onto your phone, type it in there, and then once you are finished, it converts it into a special QR code that only my software can read, and the doctor's office will have that. They scan it, and you're ready to go.
Wow. Wow. Amazing. Amazing. So, we had some health owners, some health business owners who are particularly interested in Andrew's idea. He's not just winning $5,000 today, he's actually going to be mentored by all of these amazing people. He now has an open line to all of these business owners, to Shark Ninja, a billion-dollar corporation. And so we're wishing him the very best and so excited for him to be our grand prize adult winner of $5,000 today in Las Vegas.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Andrew. Our youth winners who have arrived. We are so excited to present them with this awesome check today for $1,000. Our young emerging geniuses out of Las Vegas. And as you can see, this check, this $1,000 is going to Layla Robinson.
Yeah.
Woo!
Got it?
Wow, Layla.
Congratulations, Layla. Thank you. Great work.
So Layla, tell us about what you're gonna do. What are you gonna do with $1,000?
Well, this $1,000 is going to help me expand my inventory for my business, Gettin Shady.
That's terrific. And tell them about what your business is and why you won today.
Okay, well, Gettin Shady is a clothing brand that I hope can help girls like me find clothing that is appropriate and also a good price. And because I always find myself having trouble when it comes to shopping, especially in the women's section, I can never really find anything that is appropriate for my age. So I really wanted to make something that could help other girls like me that I know have the same struggle.
Awesome. And Layla's got a business plan. She's incorporated. She's got a website. And what's your website?
It's gettinshady.com.
Gettinshady.com with no G.
No G.
Gettinshady.com. Check her out. She's about to do amazing things. She now has access to over 10 business owners who are going to mentor her and grow her business so that she can make $1,000 one day, 1 million. Awesome. Thank you, Layla. Wow. So not just $5,000, not just $6,000, but now we've got $500 to award another young emerging genius, and that is John Christopher Robinson.
Yeah.
Woo! Awesome, John. How do you feel?
I feel good because, I mean, this business really isn't started, so it's like a good head start to have all these people to help me start it. So it's a perfect opportunity.
That's awesome, John. Tell us about your idea and what you're gonna do with $500.
So I'm probably gonna start my business find the design and the website and what I want to use for it. Since it's gonna be a vegan website, I'm gonna need all the recipes and all that stuff to start the cookbook and all the things to start the website. So basically, I'm gonna use this money to basically start the business.
That's amazing. And so not only has John created 2 vegan kids, which is an awesome YouTube channel. You should check it out, especially if you're transitioning to become a vegan. And so we also, in addition to $500, because he's a vegan, because he's a cook, and he is now a part of the Shark Ninja, our client, our billion-dollar consumer goods kitchen appliances client, has now committed to giving John utensils to cook with and appliances to cook with.
Yeah.
So, John, what are you gonna make as your first dish?
Maybe I'll make like a pizza.
A pizza? A vegan pizza. That sounds good, man. I'm so proud of you, and we're so happy that you've won today, and we wish you the very, very best. Thank you.